tell me this, and tell me no more. Why does a hen cross the road? Why? To get to the other side. Why does a hen lay an egg? Why? Because it can't lay a brick. Why does a sailor wear a round hat? Why? To cover his head. Not out of three, very bad of men average intelligence. That's the style. Keep working, keep the mind active and well, stretched by knowing the best that is thought and written in the world, and you wouldn't call Daddy Senator your father-in-law. Give the woman in the bed more porter, give the man beside the water. Give the woman in the bed more porter. Don't you know what I think a lady, I mean, just looking at you there? What? You'd make a hell of a fine president of the United States. Ah, but you would. You need to be an American citizen for that. True. What about a chairman or General Motors? Boss of Teamsters Union? Hollywood. What about Hollywood? Not what it was. Damn it. You're hard to please too. Still, there must be something great for you in store. The U.S. Senate. Senator Gareth O'Donnell, Chairman of Foreign Aid of Committee. Is there something you would like to say, Senator, before you publish your findings of the committee? Nothing to say. Just a few words. No comment. Isn't it, in fact, a suspicion has fallen under Senator Dugan? Nothing further to add. Did your investigators not discover that Senator Dugan is the grandfather of 14 unborn illegitimate children, and he sold his daughter to the king of fairies for a crock of gold? The Chinese spy to the FBI known as Screwballs. 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 Describe him. Tall, blonde, athletic looking. Military mustache. Very handsome. A diamond-studded cigarette holder, usually unaccompanied by a dark, seductive woman with a very low-cut evening gown. Wears glasses, fluent command of languages. Drives a cream convertible. Merit Prince, licensed to deal in tobacco. Ah, that's me, man. That's me to the T. The point, what do we do with him? Sell him to harm? Hide his cascara, segraded? Shh. The boys. Is it the boys? To say goodbye? Shh. It's Madge. The fluke feet Madge. Madge! Off again. You know what you're doing, don't you, lady? Collecting memories and images, impressions that are going to make you bloody miserable. But in the way, that's what you want, isn't it? Booger. Booger, right. Booger, absolutely correct. Back to the job. Keep occupied. Be methodical. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a baby by the toe. With all passengers holding imagination. Visa, please. Come this way. Passport. Passport. Visa. Visa. Vaccination certificate. Vaccination certificate. Currency, $8. Sponsorship papers, signed by Mr. Connell Sweeney. Uncle Con and Aunt Lizzie, who made this whole thing possible, read her letter again, strictly for laughs. Dear nephew Gar, just to let you know, we lined everything up for you, and me and your uncle have finalized everything. Uncle Con and I. And we will meet you at the airport to welcome you with open arms. I get the room adjacent to the RC church. No children, other help kept. You will find Emperor Hotel on Monday, 23rd, which is only about 20 minutes away. Monsieur, Madame. Con says it's a fine place to work. And the owner were Mr. Patrick Flanks, who's half Irish? Patrick. And half Greek? Flankdicks, his grandfather came from country Mayo, by the hockey, the Greek blue mullets. We know you will, like, hear and work hard. Monsieur, mademoiselle, monsieur, mademoiselle, madame. We remember our short trip to Ireland last September with happy thoughts, and look forward to seeing you again. Sorry you missed your father that day. We had Ben burnt into dinner last evening. He sends his regards. Right sort, Ben. Until we see your passport, all love, Elsa. Madge, you don't want to go, lady. Admit it, you don't want to go. I can't find my coat. I left it in my room. Don't you dare come home drunk. I'm going to say goodbye to the boys over a quiet drink or two. How I spend my nights is a matter of myself. The boys couldn't have even come here to say goodbye to you on your last night. Just mind your business and I'll mind mine. How many of them are getting the pension now? In case you're in bed, when I get back, I want to call at 6:30. The clock will be set. If you hear it, well and good.
There is only one way to scare these people.
Who's the ref, Ned?
Jimmy Pat Barney. He's from Bromorton. Where is he?
I have no clue. He's in the shop. Just relax.
It is either one or the other, and if it's the game they want to play, we can play it too.
They're strong all the same, Ned.
They're going to be using crutches soon. I can't wait to lay my hands on Bagser Doran's face.
All in all, Jimmy Pat Barney will knock you out quickly, though.
He won't say anything to me. He knows he can't win against me.
Just heard some whispering. Look who's made it.
We keep our word, Madge. That's us.
They were on their way here when I ran into them.
Is that so? Wow, what a gentleman.
Why don't you come here and I'll help you relax a bit? When was the last time a man touched you?
Stop your nasty talk here. If the boss walks in and sees all those bottles...
Don't worry. I'll keep them in order, Madge.
Boys, how are you?
Boys weren't always like this, huh? There's always been a lot more jokes and a lot more laughing, wasn't there? I'm leaving tomorrow, guys.
Is that so?
You're going to Brooklyn, right?
No, Philadelphia.
Isn't Philadelphia where Jimmy Creedon went?
You guys remember the night Jimmy and all of us went to the caves with those guys from Dublin that worked at the lodge? Were you there that night?
I can't even remember if I was there that night.
You remember how tall Jimmy was? 5 foot nothing and scared of everything.
Best goalie we ever had.
What about a song from Gar before he leaves?
What time is it?
It's still early in the night.
9:20.
We better start leaving then. Charlie was talking about going to dance at Ardmore.
That's a great idea.
We could all go. Gar's last night.
Ardmore, are you crazy? The women in that place don't know what they're there for.
You guys will have to count me out. I have to wake up at 6:30.
Goodbye, Gar. Always remember, if you can't be good...
Make sure you send those playing cards, the ones with the dirty pictures on the back of it.
And if the women are as easy as the money over there, we might just join you. Isn't that right?
Hell yeah!
Well, since I won't see you before you leave, Gar, here, a little present.
Good luck, Gar.
They're all just idiots. And you've always known it. Don't pretend you're surprised because you're not. And you know what they'll do tonight, don't you? They'll shuffle around the gate of the hotel and take an odd, primitive peek into the lounge of those English women who won't even look up from their frigid knitting. Many a time you've done it yourself. And, Bucko, but for Aunt Lizzie and the grace of God, you'll be there tonight too, watching the lights go out over the village, and hearing the front doors being bolted, and seeing the blinds being raised, and you stamping your feet to keep the numbness from spreading, not wanting to go home, not yet for another while, wanting to hold on to the night, although nothing can happen now, nothing at all. Joe and Tom and Ned, no one will ever understand the fun there was, or there was fun, and there was laughing, foolish, silly laughing. But what is it all to you now? You can't even remember. Just a memory. That's all you have now. Just a memory. And even now, even so soon, it's being distilled. Of all its coarseness, what's left is going to be precious, precious gold. What are you doing?
I hear you're off to America.
Yeah, first thing in the morning.
You wouldn't think of calling me to say goodbye before you leave to all your friends, I suppose?
I was gonna, but careful. I was clean out of my mind, you know. You know how it is getting ready.
I understand, Gar.
She's a married woman, you idiot.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, take a seat. Yeah, take a seat.
To an aunt, isn't it?
That's right, the sister of my mother's.
And you're gonna work in a hotel?
You know about it as much as I do.
You know Bailey, small town.
Yeah, I'll probably go to night school, you know, at night. Really, do law or medicine or something, like health or something.
You'll do well, Gar. Make a lot of money and be back here 20 years' time and buy the whole village.
Very likely, that's my plan anyway. Kate, Effie. How's your father and mother?
Fine, thanks, Mr. O'Donnell.
Grand. Is Dr. King well?
I hear no complaints.
Then I'll come home when I make my first million, driving a Cadillac and smoking cigars and taking movie films.
I hope you'll be very happy and that life will be good to you there.
I'll make sure life's good to me from now on.
Your father will miss you.
That's his lookout. Do you know something? If I had to spend another week in Ballybeg, I'd go off my bloody head. This place would drive anyone crazy. Look around you, for God's sake. Look at Master Boyle, look at my father, look at the cannon, look at the boys, asylum cases, all of them. Shh. Listen, if someone were to come along to me and say, Ballybeg's yours, whatever you want, do with it. It wouldn't make that much of a difference to me. If you're not happy and content in the place, then you're not even happy at all. It's as simple as that. I've stuck around this hole way too long, I'm telling you. It's a bloody quagmire. Backwater, a dead end, and everyone in it goes crazy sooner or later. Everybody. There's nothing about Ballybeg that I don't already hate. I hate every stone, every rock, and every piece of heather around it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. And the sooner that plane whips me away, the better I'll like it.
It isn't as bad as that, Gar.
You're stuck here. What else can you say? I'll do, and you'll die here. But I'm not stuck. I'm free. I'm free as the wind.
All I meant was...
Answerable to nobody. All this bloody yap about father and son and all this sentimental rubbish about homeland and birthplace. Yap. Bloody yap. Impermanence, anonymity, that's what I'm looking for. A vast, restless place that doesn't give a damn about the past. To hell with Ballybeg, that's what I say. Oh man.
I'd better go. Francis be wondering what's keeping me.
Tell him I was asking for him.
Goodbye, Gar.
Enjoy yourself, Kate. And if you can't be good, you know.
Gabriel had lasagna. A dirty niece.
Stop zooming into my face. It's so funny though. Waiting for Heather.
I feel like you're gonna put that in bloopers with my face.
Probably.
You literally.
They're idiots. Just fucking. I want to curse, but I can't.
No. Oh wait, let me. Oh wow, that's really zoomed in. Oh wow, that's how it is.
That's way too much, honestly. That's not normal.
Okay, like how do I zoom out? Oh, there you go. Gang. Oh wow, is it still recording? Lighting here, not okay. There we go.
Alright, let's. Since I won't see you before you leave, Gar. I don't even know what the light.
Okay.
Wait, how are you gonna point to your if you're sitting?
Every
record this.
Mom, we're already recording. Please leave.
Just grab one thing and I promise I won't come back.
Oh my gosh. Let me stop it then.
I'm recording, get out.
I'm sorry, I came to tell you guys. I shouldn't.
Can I just not have this character? This is too much responsibility for me.
Look who is it. Wait.
Bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back.
Alright,
Reverse.
Shut up.
Relax a bit. When was the last time a man touched you?
We have to do that again.